All right, folks, once again at the airport, I am heading down to Austin, Texas to do a fairly big podcast tomorrow. Some of you guys know I'm going back on Joe Rogan, so that's going to be tomorrow. I'll be in Austin for a couple of days. Tuesday, I know some people might say, hey, can you meet me here and there? I know Tuesday, Brian Sanders from Food Lies is putting on a little event, I think Tuesday lunchtime-ish, maybe 10:30-ish to 12, at his Sapien Center, which is somewhere, I'm not sure where it is, to be honest, but somewhere in Austin. Before I have to head back out of town. So anyway, I hope, and I don't know what'll happen for sure, but like I said, when the conversation will go however the conversation goes. But what I hope to be able to talk about are a couple of things. One, I'd like to talk about, the problems with cholesterol, and I want to, and I've talked with Dave Feldman very closely about this. They're about to release a big study on this. I'd like to at least get some eyes on that because I think that could be potentially game-changing with regard to what we know about and understand about how cholesterol may or may not impact the body. So that's one goal there. I'd like to talk about some of the challenges of actually getting this research on a carnivore diet done, because I truly would like to see more research in a better way, and we are going to do some. We raise some money for that, and that's part of our plan. We need a lot of research on this, and so some of the resistance I've kind of come into is quite honestly just sort of baffling to me, and so perhaps shining some light on that might sort of open up move the needle a little bit. I'd like to talk. I'm sure we'll talk a little about jiu-jitsu. I'm sure we'll talk a little bit about stem cells because, Joe has invited me there to get some stem cell treatment. So I'll be doing that while I'm there as well. And, I'd like to talk about, what I believe a carnivore diet is useful for, why we should pursue it, and some of these other things. There's a lot of things that go on that I think need more research, quite honestly, because I don't know the answers to it all and I can't figure it all out. I'm just trying my best to get the message out there and saying this is the carnivore diet in particular is a valid research, or a valid therapeutic tool, I should say. And hopefully we get more people that are willing to use it, and then maybe we get some more research on that. And the other thing, of course, I'll talk about is try to talk about the problems inherent within the current healthcare system, because I think the problems are legion. I mean, there's tremendous, unfortunately, conflict of interest. I think, we've got corporate capture to the regulatory agencies. I think we just are operating under a model which does not serve patients to the capacity they could. Hopefully I'll be able to talk about our company Revero as we're trying to change that model. Anyway, so I'm not sure when he airs. I think he airs it a couple days after the show. Now, I think he did I think he used to do it live, but now he does it with a little bit of an editing delay. So anyway, heading to Austin. Wish me luck, guys. And I'll let you know how it goes later on. Bye-bye.